kind of reaction did you have when you heard the news?
I was just excited, to be honest with you. I just said, wow. I got told there was a possibility by one of our infielders, Christian Cologne. Saw it on MLB app and just kind of let that absorb and realize that there's a good chance or a possibility that this could happen. It was just excitement on my end. I mean, there was mixed emotions. It was definitely emotional.
I was shocked for sure. You know, I just got in the organization, so it was shocking. But you know, once it sank in, I was excited. You know, I get to swing a bat now, so pretty pumped.
John, this has kind of been your comeback year, I guess, in many ways. Where's your fastball right now, and what do you feel like you're working on to you know, get that call up at some point?
I mean, I've heard a lot about the comeback or whatnot, and for me, it certainly is. It was an important season for me to just reiterate that I'm here and I want to be here, and that I'm ready to compete. So for me, I don't think there's any one answer for it. It's a lot of different things that have come together. But I'm certainly doing everything I can to stay healthy, because that's the ultimate goal for me, is first and foremost staying healthy to then get these opportunities like this and see where they go. So I'm just looking forward to this. He mentioned slinging the bat. That's something that my stepmom sent me a picture of me in a Reds uniform back in Little League, and it's just cool. It's not looking too much into this. It's just change the scenery and get to meet a new group of guys to work with. So.
For both of you guys, what have you been told about what their plans are for you and when you might get to throw for the first time here?
I mean, starting for sure. You know, they recruited me out of college, and that's what they wanted me as, was a starter. So all I've been told is I'm gonna start, and you know, whenever I get the ball, I'm just gonna go out there and do what I do.
Yeah, I mean, same thing. I was told you're going to be starting. Get a feel with the pitching coach here in Louisville, and we'll move forward from there. Same game, just different uni and different dugout, maybe a little different mentality. I don't know. Can't speak for Brandon, but for me, I'm looking forward to seeing what this club, how they go about their business and what we're trying to accomplish. I know it's ultimately winning, but I'm just excited for this. It's definitely a journey. Don't know where it's going. So,
Brandon, do you have any preference of whether you would be a reliever or a starter, or are you just fine with whatever role they want you to be in?
I can do anything. I mean, I started my whole life, but obviously I've been in the pen most of my pro career. But I like starting, but I don't like being taken out once I get in a groove, and that's what was happening with Kansas City. I don't really think they knew what was going on, to be honest with you. But I wouldn't be able to do what I did if it wasn't for them. So I mean, it was fun. But I like starting. I like relieving. Whatever will give me the bigs and stick me there is what I want to do. But right now I'm stuck with starting, and I think that's what's going to work.
I guess everybody knows you as the guy who threw in College World Series and then the World Series later in the year. And what has this whole year been like for you? And because you've even seen that coming, I guess. Well, I guess it's been more than a year now, but.
I mean, I definitely didn't see it coming. I mean, it's been maybe a year, not even a month since I've been here. So, yeah, I definitely didn't see it coming for sure, especially just being their forward draft pick. But it's exciting though, I mean, it was exciting when I got the call from the GM and told me they were excited to have me and they wanted me to start, and hopefully get up with their rotation sometime. It's what Kansas City had planned for me to do, but obviously that wasn't falling through. But I'm ready to go. I'm excited to get going.
What kind of whirlwind has it kind of been like for both of you in the last couple days? Just getting here and having to kind of pack up and move pretty abruptly.
He had to do the packing. I was living at a hotel the entire year, so I didn't do much. But I mean, it was crazy for sure. It's a long drive, so you got a lot of time to think. But it's exciting, It's definitely fun to be a part of a new organization, and a new group of guys, so get to see different points of views. It's fun.
It was just emotional for me, very emotional. It was hard to, I felt like I was in between a rock and a hard place, just was saying bye to people that I don't like to think about goodbyes, but it was more of a thank you, see you later. I'm grateful that we got a chance to embrace the time we did, but at the same time, the other side of it was saying, I get to pick up a bat, I get to go pitch, and pitch for a club with the same mentality that came out this year with, I need to show people that I'm still out here and competing and can compete for that matter. I'm certainly grateful for the results to this point, but I wouldn't say satisfied would be a word. I'm just grateful to have the opportunity, and with this, it was just embracing the moment with my roommate, Aaron Brooks, and his girlfriend, and my girlfriend, all of us just trying to get packed up and start this new journey towards, get here to Louisville and becoming a Red or being a Red, and just exciting. It's crazy. It's a crazy, you don't really know how it would feel unless you're experiencing it. I've watched close friends, teammates get traded. I would have never expected it. I've always thought personally, and that's what life's kind of teaching me, is it's not what I thought. It's not my plan. I'm learning to let go. I've been doing that better this season on the field, but I would have always thought when I got called up I was going to get a chance to pitch. When I got called up to Kansas City, I would have pitched. I thought I was going to stay there. That didn't happen. So everything's just showing me, taking me out of my comfort zone and really doing the best I can to stay comfortable in my skin right now. So, and that's not seemingly too hard. It's just dealing with new scenery. So it's good. It's been a blessing to this point.
The thought of 3 lefty relievers or starters from the same organization being traded to the Reds, has the thought entered either of your minds about what the possibilities might lie ahead within the Reds organization for all of you that came over here together?
Personally, when I let my agent know that I was officially traded, and/or he may have already known, but when I called him, he was just wanting to make sure I knew what kind of opportunity I was coming into. And I don't know if Brandon's thought much about it, but in regards to that 25 group of guys they got in Cincinnati, I know right now Chapman's the only one that's left-handed. So for me, I've always been told growing up, you got a golden arm, whether it was lefty or I threw hard. I didn't throw that hard growing up, so it was just being told you're left-handed and you're blessed. And I never knew what that meant. And when stuff like this happens, where you see a Johnny Cueto in a deal for 3 lefties, it doesn't really blow my mind, because I saw a kid that I competed with in high school get traded straight up for Greg Maddux back when the Padres and Dodgers did a deal. And it was, for me, it was just this is a new journey, a new experience that, like I said, I'm not going to look too much into it. I think I'm not here to take anything away from myself and/or make myself sound better than I might be or whatnot. But if I get an opportunity, I'm going to do the best I can and compete with it. And I'm not here to say I'm better than anyone or worse than anybody. I just am grateful to be in a place where there seems to be some light at the end of the tunnel.
Definitely. I mean, it's crazy that you see 3 left-handers going from one organization. I guess it's not seen much, but it's cool. It's definitely cool to be a part of that. And they wanted me as a starter, so I mean it's definitely a blessing. I mean, it took some people to put that in my head to understand how big of a blessing this is and how fun it's going to be. So I mean, we all 3 got a really good chance to make something out of this, and can't wait to do it.